Yes, I did steal this video idea from Colin. What are you going to do about it? But actually, getting onto the video, as you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be ranking every single gold coin in Geometry Dash on a tier list. No, this is not including the platformer coins and the spin-off games. The platformers are all A tier, they're all the same. I'm going to give you some criteria on what I think a good coin is that I'm definitely not going to follow. So I think the coins should be fun, they should be tempting, they should be stuff that I want to actually get in future playthroughs, and not just the first time so that I can have another coin on my statistics. Now I'm actually going to start the tier list. Oh my god, this is definitely gonna take a really long time. Okay, so now for coin 1, this is literally the first coin in the game, so it has a high standard. But yeah, I think it lives up to it. I love this coin. It's so simple, and like I don't think it would be that good for later in the game. But for where it is now, considering that it's targeted towards newer players, it's really good and works perfectly. A tier, for sure. Now when it comes to the second coin, this is, as Colin calls it, a pure coin. It builds off of like a route that already existed before the coins were added, and then I just reutilized it to make it a coin, which is really nice. I love it. It's so simple and it's just amazing to play. Easy A tier, for sure. Okay, we all know coin 3. There's no need for me to explain this. It's absolutely iconic, it's wonderful, it's really fun, it's amazing. It uses the camera mechanics really nice, even though they're really weird. This definitely deserves an A tier, and I don't think I need to explain any further than what I have. Yeah, so coin 1 of Back on Track. This is a really good coin. I really like it. A lot of people say it's weird that it uses a blue pad instead of a yellow one. Because like the pointer Back on Track is the yellow pad, but I feel like it gives the coin character. I like it. It feels nice. So yeah, because of that, I think it's gonna be an A tier. I do like it. It's really good. It's pretty easy and it's really good for newer players, while also being fun for people who've been playing the game for a while, like people like me. So yeah, I think this deserves an A tier for sure. Okay, for the third coin in Back on Track, I feel like it's quite forgettable, but it's actually quite a good coin. It's quite underrated. Like, it's the first one that uses fake platforms, like the ones that you just stand on instead of the spikes. I like that. It's really cool. It's great for a coin like this. Yeah, I think it's an A tier. It's really fun. I really like it. Like, a lot of people say that it's not good because it just makes you hug the ceiling the whole time. But you don't have to do that. You can just go normally and then just swoop up at the end. It's not a necessity to hug the ceiling. It's just for fun. It's just a nice coin. It's really good. I really like it. I think it deserves an A tier. Okay, so now coin 2 here, like, yeah, I actually agree with something I wrote in my script this time. Feels like the third coin in Back on Track, not the second, the third coin. And it just involves you falling off the platform, going off the main route, and then hitting a jump pad to go back onto the main platform. I really like it. I think it would be slightly better if it was an all, but really that doesn't dock any points. This is definitely still an A tier. I love it. Okay, we all know the third coin in Poltergeist, right? Like, this is one of the most infamous coins in the game. It's also probably one of the hardest. Like, I feel like considering how early this is into the game, it shouldn't be that difficult, but I actually really like it. It makes the player feel like really cool when you're actually getting the coin. And it feels really nice. Like, yeah, it's one of the hardest, but that makes it feel that much more rewarding when you actually end up getting it. So yeah, I definitely think that this should be an A tier. It would be an S tier if it was a little easier, but I think it deserves an A tier. Okay, so now when it comes to Dry Out's first coin, it's like kind of weird. Like, it's not like any of the other coins. It's completely off screen and it's kind of a memory coin. It has a good challenge of actually just finding the coin in general. I think that it should deserve an A tier. Okay, so when it comes to this coin, I actually really like it. It takes advantage of a route that's like quite a bit more difficult than the normal route, but it's also not so insanely difficult that it's like unfun. Yeah, because of that, I do think that it deserves an A tier. It's just flying into a tight gap at the top instead of like the obvious bottom route which any sane human would take if it weren't for the coin. It's really nice. It's the perfect mix of difficulty and fun that makes you want to go for it literally every time you play the level. At least it does for me. So yeah, because of that, I definitely think it deserves A tier. I'm saying that for every single coin, aren't I? It's really simple. You just fall through the wall and then bounce off the pad. It's simple, elegant, and you only really miss one click of the level. It's like an optional break and it gives you a reward. Like all of the coins are like a lot more difficult, and this just feels like a nice break, and it's really fun and it's wonderful and I love it. So yeah, I think this is an A tier for sure. This is another coin that I really like. Like it's just a precise timing, like precise for the level at least. But like it's still really fun, it's a nice jump, it's cool, it's fun. Maybe there could be a little more gameplay after just that one jump. But I like it. It feels satisfying to pull off and it's quite fun, I guess, as fun as one jump can be. So yeah, I think it is an A tier. I'm gonna be honest, this coin kinda feels like a secret way. I feel like it's really cool to collect though, it makes you feel really cool, it's really nice, it's great. Yeah, I think it's an A tier. This is quite similar to the first coin in Dryout. I really like it. It feels like you're just going around the level and finding a way that wasn't completely intended. It's A tier. There's really not much I can say about this coin. It's just a pure coin. It's a good difficulty. It's really fun. It's a little harder than the actual level, but it's a good difficulty. A tier. I've seen a lot of people clown on this coin. I don't think it's that bad. I get the pink pad is like pretty distracting, really distracting, like very distracting, like extremely distracting. But I feel like it's fine. It helps you get better at sight reading at that level. So yeah, I think it's good. I think it's worth it. I think it's quite a good coin. Definitely deserves an A tier. So I remember getting this coin for the first time when I was playing GD for the first time. And I remember having a really hard time with it because I sucked at ship. It was really difficult for me and it took me like 20 attempts to get it each time. 20 attempts to that ship part, that is. And I died quite a few times earlier than it. But whenever I got the coin, it felt really rewarding. And I really liked the coin because of that. And so I think it definitely should deserve an A tier. I think that this one is really good for the exact opposite reason. It's so easy and it flows so well and it's so fun that it just makes you want to go for it every single time. So yeah, this definitely deserves an A tier. And this is kind of the middle ground between the last two. It's not insanely easy and is just good because it flows well, but it's also not insanely difficult to the point where you only get it every 1 in 20 times. This just flows well, it's really simple, it's amazing, it fits the difficulty of Jumper perfectly. A Jumper's coins are just all really good. This definitely deserves an A tier. Yeah, I think it's a great difficulty, it's perfect for Time Machine, at least from my experience with Time Machine, and it's really cool to get. Definitely an A tier. I had a really hard time with this one as well when I started playing GD, and I have no clue why. It feels so easy now, but I remember having quite a difficult time. So I'm going to say that it's a good difficulty because I'm basing this off of the experience of what I assume is a newer player. So yeah, I think that this is a good difficulty. It should just be an A tier, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way. This is completely anecdotal and it's just because I really like the coin personally for absolutely no reason. I just remember having a lot of fun getting it when I was first playing the game and first beating Time Machine, and then I replayed it to write the script and then I still like it. So yeah, there's no reason for this, but A tier. Luckily, this isn't just a wall coin. Sure, you go into a wall, but that's quite predictable at this point in the game. You should be able to see that coming from a mile away. but you have to do like a quite precise click, at least one that I remember finding sort of difficult when I was first playing the game. So yeah, I think because of that one click alone, this is an A tier. I love this coin so much. Oh my god, it is so good. It's satisfying, it's pure, it's quite difficult, and it's really fun. It flows really well, really good. Easy A tier, easiest A tier of my life. This is actually like one of the most creative coins in the game in my opinion. It's so nice to see that it's just like the coins, like the spikes in the ceiling are deleted, and it's kind of like a puzzle with a few missing pieces that allow you to just slot through and get the coin. It feels like it's not intentional. It feels really nice to get because it feels like you're going around the level, as I've said with so many other of these coins that I really like. This is really good and I absolutely love it. A tier for sure. I really like this. I like it so much. It's just so fun, it flows so well, it's great, it's pure, wonderful, easy A tier. Okay, so I really like this coin. I guess the hitboxes are kind of weird, but it still flows well and works pretty well, so I'm gonna still give it an A tier. Okay, yeah, I guess this is a blind jump. Yeah, it is, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It teaches you to like take advantage of the level's design and like where there's like a flaw where you can jump around it or jump over it or whatever you would say for this kind of jump. So yeah, this definitely deserves an A tier. It's really good. When I was first playing this, it was really difficult. It's one of those things that you want to go for when you're good at the game, and it makes you a lot better because you have to get it when you're bad at the game. Therefore, easy A tier. Okay, I guess this is a difficult coin because I remember struggling with it a lot when I was first playing the game. But like, I don't know, it's not really that difficult, I guess. I remember being really happy when I first got it though, like in normal mode. So yeah, I think that in of itself makes it deserve an A tier. This feels really cool to get. This is what a coin should be. It's a complete alternate route to the ending of the level, and it's really cool. I absolutely love it. A tier. I played it one time to get ideas for this script, and I died there one time, and I'm going to say that it's really difficult now, which means that it's really good and satisfying to get, as I've said with every other difficult coin. Easy A tier. Okay, so this coin is absolutely iconic. Probably one of the most difficult coins in the game, aside from like maybe the third coin in Poltergeist and the first coin in Clutterfunk. But other than that, it's probably like the hardest coin in the game. But it's also really fun and satisfying and all the other stuff that I say with every other difficult coin. So yeah, obviously A tier. This is kind of more of a memory coin, but it also does have indication in the form of the missing saw. So yeah, I do think this is an A tier. Okay, so this coin is just well hidden, it's really fun, that's it. I'm just gonna give it an A tier. Okay, so now this is just a good coin. I mean, it's kind of just like straight fly, but I really like it. I know it's been done a lot, I know it's just flying through a wall, but it's good, it flows well, it's fun. The hitboxes are kind of jank, but it's still fine, so I give it an A tier. This just feels like an alternate path to the level. I don't think anything really changes. Like, it's basically the same thing as the normal route, except you get a coin. I really like it. It just feels cool. This is an A tier, in my opinion. Okay, so now we're on club step now. This is the first demon, so these coins are going to get a lot harder. Except for the first one, which is really natural, really easy. I actually learned to play the level with this. So I guess this is a fairly anecdotal for me, but yeah, still A tier. It's a perfect encapsulation of what club step coins should be, and so I absolutely love it. It's also quite fun, and I did learn the level with this coin as well. So yeah, there we go, A tier. I love the fact that it's so fun because it fits like how you would expect club step to be. A tier. Oh my god, I love this coin so much. It flows so well. It's so fun, and every time I play like that, I know I have to get this coin is just amazing. A tier. Okay, so this is an absolutely perfect and it's nice to get, and it's just a good coin. It's just great. And yeah, so because of that, I do think that this deserves an A tier. Okay, I think this is a really good coin. It's fun, it flows well, it feels great to get. Yeah, I think that this is basically just an average A tier. A good A tier. I think it's A tier. Okay, so I really like this coin. It's just flying through an opening, but you're at slow speed. It's really good at using the tension that was built through the other 97% of the level. So yeah, I think because of that, it deserves an A tier. This is the first time we've actually had a coin that's a dual. And the fact that this is dual makes it feel a lot more like difficult, I guess. Like it makes it feel more difficult. And it also is a lot more fun and makes you feel a lot more cool when you get it. So yeah, this easily deserves an A tier. It's a really good coin. Okay, so now this isn't really a wall coin. This is two different structures that happen to look like they're connected. And you just go between them as the UFO. I really like this. It's really consistent. It has a great click pattern. Yeah, I think this deserves an A tier. Okay, so yeah, this actually requires quite a precise swoop. Like, it's not just a regular straight fly through a wall, it's like a swoop. So yeah, I think that definitely deserves an A tier on the Rob Top coin thingy. Theory of Everything coin 1. Yeah, I feel like this could have easily been a wall coin, but I'm happy that all of these blocks are invisible, so it just wasn't. It's really good. I really like it. I'm gonna say the same thing as I do for every difficult coin. I think that makes it more satisfying to pull off and makes it feel more rewarding. Therefore, it deserves A tier. This coin kind of feels like the first coin in blast processing. It's sort of a wall coin, not really. It's a wave, feels different, and it's also kind of difficult, so it's like satisfying, feels rewarding to get, blah blah blah, A tier. This is so nice. I love the usage of the fake orb to get the coin. Like, it just repurposes something that was not used in the original level and just lets you get on top of the level, and it feels like you're going around the level sort of to get the coin, and then you just go back onto the normal path. I really like this coin. This definitely deserves an A tier. Okay, so I guess this is kind of just a wall coin, but I love the fact that there's 3 or 4 different swag routes. I don't care that they're like unintentional. I still like the fact that you have so much freedom of how to get the coin. And yeah, because of that, I do think that this deserves an A tier. Okay, Geometrical Dominator coin 2. I think we all know why everyone loves this coin so much. It's awesome, it's pure, it's fun, it flows well. It's not necessarily super easy, but it's not really difficult either. This is just an amazing balance of basically perfection. This definitely deserves an A tier. Okay, so I really like this coin. It does a great job of deterring you from the coin path and making you want to go through the main path. It's really fun, flows really nice, A tier. I know this is just a key coin and it's been used in a lot of custom levels, but when it comes to Deadlock's first coin, this is the first and to this point I think only key coin in an official Rob Top level. And I love it so much. It's so good, it flows so well, it's really cool. It's quite difficult, but it's Deadlock, so that's fine. This is just a really good coin and absolutely deserves an A tier. This coin is really cool. I like the addition of the fact that like it's an invisible block that pops up, so that when you jump onto the normal path, instead of it just popping out a random block, so that it makes you feel like that's just always been there. But no, it hasn't. That appears when you get the coin and only when you get the coin. It's really cool. I didn't notice that till that was pointed out. Like, that's awesome. But like, yeah. There's also like 2 or 3 different ways I think of getting this coin. But like, yeah, that just adds to the freedom and makes it feel a lot more fun. I really like it. This is an A tier. I think this is an A tier. Okay, we all love the third coin in Deadlock. It's pure, it's amazing, it feels really cool to get, it has a really consistent click pattern, and it's just fun in general. I absolutely love it. I don't think I need to explain why I'm giving this coin an A tier. Okay, so now this first coin feels like an incredible introduction to the spider game mode. Feel like it fills up the empty space in the gameplay, which would be there if that coin just wasn't there. You just walk across the top, which is quite boring. I think this absolutely deserves an A tier. It's kind of just a straight fly coin. It's not necessarily a wall coin because you're not going through a wall, you're flying between two, I guess, saw blades. But yeah, it's really cool. I think it deserves an A tier. This is such a creative coin. I love it so much. It's basically just a key coin, but a billion times better. It's just these really nice little coins that you just have to collect and get. And then it's really fun and easy. And then if you actually end up missing one of these coins, they just disappear. They don't just obstruct the path. And it's really nice. This has to be one of my favorite coins. This easily deserves an A tier. A lot of people say that this coin isn't good, but there's like a lot of indication that it exists. There's a lot of hints. Like, I don't think that it's a problem of lack of indication. I think this is a really good coin. I think this deserves an A tier. Okay, so this coin is a great introduction to the swing game mode. I mean, like, I guess there is the colorblind problem and the fact that you literally can't see the entrance to the coin if you're colorblind. And I mean, like, I'm not gonna deduct points for that, but that's kind of just like an awful thing for a coin. But like, yeah, it does just teach you about how the swing works and like about the free mode. So yeah, I do think it's quite good and I think it deserves an A tier. Okay, so now this coin is actually really cool. I really liked it. I actually got it without knowing that it was actually a coin there. I was just spamming in an autopart. I actually don't think this is that great though, because if you can just get it on accident, that's not really a good coin. I think this coin deserves a B tier. Thank you all for listening to me rambling about yellow circles in a game that costs less than a can of Monster Energy for around 30 minutes, or like however long this video actually ended up being. So yeah, love you all. Subscribe, like, do whatever you know I want you to do, and remember, happy April Fool's Day.